Bam. That's about as smooth as transition as I can do. What is going on, everyone? Welcome to this week's episode. This week's episode of the Ominus show. I am well. Let me try to get my intro correct. Welcome to the Ominus show, the show that talks about comics, gay stuff, pop culture stuff, anything really that tickles our fancy, that tickles my fancy, anything that I find of any kind of interest on the interwebs, anything that I see on X, YouTube, Instagram, all the social media crap that's out there. I find something interesting, I report it to you, and I talk to you about it, and I comment on it, and I would love to hear your comments on it also. So that's the idea of the show. And I am your host. My name is Elliot Rodriguez, and you can see my name right here. And I am a South American comic book artist. I'm a Comics Gate artist. I draw a lot of cool shit for Comics Gate. And welcome to today's show. Welcome. And I have a great show for you as always. We're going to talk about a lot of different topics. I think I'm going to scrap the wheel for today. I'm going to scrap the wheel for today because I didn't have time to set it up. I'm just kidding. No, I think I'm going to scrap it. I'm going to go. I got my talking points for today. I'm going to talk about three things. I'm going to, and you can see them all in the thumbnail. I'm going to talk about John, talk about Leem, and I especially want to talk about PencilJack. I've always wanted to talk about this with you guys, and I couldn't really quite find the right time to do it. And so I said, "Fuck it, let's do it today." So we're going to talk about that, and then hopefully you guys enjoy it. You see this funky green color on my I like the green, but this isn't the green that let me see if I can try to change it. Can I change it in real time? Oh shit, I can. Awesome. I like the green, but I like a dark green, like a Zadok cape green, a poncho green. I don't know what you call that. So yeah, here we have our info for today. I didn't forget my banner, and a little bit darker. I think right there's okay. Oh yeah, so welcome to everybody in the chat. I want to say hello to people that's showing up. I got a moral fat 40 ounce. I like saying that, fat 40 ounce. Get a big old 40 ounce. It says shout out, say I'm degenerate again or something. I don't know. I think I made that comment because I saw some of the stuff you post on X. Is some stuff, man. But but you be you, man. You do you, man. You be free. Don't worry about what I say. Enjoy yourself, you know. Great to have you here, Moral Fat. We got Ben, based art department. Great to see you, man. Hail Elliot in the chat. Hail to you, brother. He says, looking forward to hear what we talk about today. I hope so. I hope today. I hope what I got to show you is something that you guys find interesting. If you're an artist, if you're a comic book artist, I think you will, or an artist that draws comic book stuff, I think you will find this interesting. We got the ghost of Palomino. You may not know who this is. I know who this is, but it's a good friend of the show. We got Victor the Lord Seeker. What's going on, man? Great to see you. Thank you very much. It says, got my new thumbnail today for your comic this weekend. Hopefully my Wi-Fi goes well. Is that the show? Is that the review, the comic review stuff? Shit, sweet. If you yeah, I would love to see that. Hopefully I can tune in. But the weekend's usually difficult for me, but hopefully I can tune in. I would love to see what you have to say. Oh shit, speaking of that, I gotta send out emails. I want to hear I'm gonna send out an email this week, this upcoming week, that has a survey. And it's got a series of questions in it. If you've backed my book, Ominus, if you gotten your book, I would love to hear what you have to say. I'm going to send out a link to your email, and I want you please to fill it out. Please mark your answers. Tell me what you think. There's a bunch of just mark, I don't. No, it's not true or false. It's like one of those surveys, just like from 0 to 10. How well do you consider the art? How well do you consider the colors? That type of thing. So please fill it out. There's also a section for you to type in some comments if you have any about the art. I will love it if you guys can fill that out and give me your feedback, because I listen to what you guys say. I listen to what everyone says about my art. My intention is always to get better. I am not by any means a pro and that has no room for growth or for improvement. No, I do believe that I can get better, and there's no other way to do that other than you guys or other comic book artists or professionals out there commenting on what I do right and what I do wrong or what needs to be improved with my art. Because if you guys don't say that, I'm going to continue drawing the same crap, and then it'll never get better. So yeah, feedback is 100% appreciated, and heck yeah. Master Drummond, what's going on, man? I'm here for the PencilJack. Yes, that's my boy. I don't know who that is, but I'm glad you like PencilJack. I'm going to get into it. That's actually the first thing that I'm going to talk about today, and I'm going to show you guys something. I hope you guys appreciate it. I'm going to show you guys the wonderful world of PencilJack. PencilJack.com. I'm going to type this in the chat. You guys can check this out on your own free time also. I'll type the link in the. I'll type the website in the PencilJack.com. If you are an artist and if you're out there looking for critiques, if you're looking for honest feedback on how to improve on your art, I recommend you check out this website right here, PencilJack.com. I stumbled across this in 2019. I was looking because I was drawing and I wanted to know, like any artist, if what I'm drawing is any good or not. And so I was looking like on the internet, like where do I go to get feedback? PencilJack was one of the websites that came up. It's a forum. It's a web forum. Another one is called Digital Webbing. I think the one that John Malin came from, because he was also on one of those forums, drawing and stuff like that. And I think I tried to create an account for Digital Forum, but I think I couldn't create one. They wouldn't let me create one for some odd reason. And so I went to PencilJack, and PencilJack is amazing. Was amazing. Is still amazing. And I always recommend people check that website out because it gives you a lot of great information and feedback on how to improve with your art. Just to give you because I want to show you, like, this is gonna be like one of those. I drank Mega Shake and I lost 5 pounds. No, I lost 50 pounds in 2 days. Like, I'm going to show you like that transition, like how my art used to be before I joined PencilJack, and then afterwards, or now, no, like how it is now. Because there has been a lot of improvement, and I owe it in good part. No, I owe it to PencilJack and sites like that promote, that talk about art. So here, for example, this is a piece that I did way back in 2019. So you have an idea. Wait, go back. So you have an idea of how I was drawing back then. I was just now learning how to ink. I took art. I went back into drawing in 2018. So around 2019, I had the courage to start sharing my artwork on the internet. So this is like one of the first pieces. I went with a safe bet, which was Spider-Man, because Spider-Man is Spider-Man, Wolverine, Venom are characters that I've drawn like since I was like 8, 9, 10, and so I can practically draw these guys from memory. And so I drew this from memory, and so yeah. So there's a lot of flaws here. The buildings they don't look that well. Spider-Man looks alright. There's a lot of dead lines, like lines that have no variation in line weight. There's a lot of that stuff going on. The perspective in this was actually good for me at the time, but it still needs more improvement. And so just to give you an idea, so here's the website. This is the website right here. My beautiful PencilJack. Everybody, if anybody on that's watching this show has been on PencilJack or you from PencilJack, want a big shout out to you guys. You guys are great. You guys are awesome. And yeah, so this is like it's like a web forum place. There's a lot of different categories and stuff. I was mostly in this category here that said finished work, because there you could post your finished pieces of art, and then you get critiques. There's also I posted also in sequential art. There's a section here for sequential art that I post. Many people post there, and then everybody gives feedback and critiques, and I'll show you some of that stuff. And also one of my favorites is this one called Pummel, Pummel, Pummel. This is a competition, a competitive forum where like there's two artists. One artist picks the topic, and then you guys have 1 month to draw that topic that you chose. So, for example, it'll be me against Ghost of Palomino. So I would say, okay, Ghost, let's draw Spider-Man. Okay, so we have 1 month to draw Spider-Man. Once we've drawn Spider-Man, we post it in the link right there, and then people start voting on which Spider-Man was better. So these are artists selecting the best art among other artists. And so it's a crazy competitive, really awesome. You get, and then you meet a group of people that post often and they post a lot, and so they do that. No, that was really awesome because I like drawing, and art to a certain degree is highly competitive, and yeah, so it was just amazing. Like when I learned about that, I was like, shit. I'm doing this. I'm going to do this every month. And I was participating every month for about a year and a half. And then I stopped. I haven't posted on PencilJack in a long, long time. And the reason for that being is because I decided to start working more on the comic. And and I didn't want to get my feelings hurt. This place will toughen you up, man. Because like you post stuff and then they'll tell a hole in you, man. Like, this looks whack. This is wrong here. You got to fix. And I'm going to show you guys. I'm not going to just say it. I'm going to show you guys. So yeah, it's great. All right, I'm back. Voted for Elliot. Oh yeah. Also, hold on. Let me bring that down just for a second. Shit. Thank you very much. Just bring that. Yeah, voted for Elliot. Yeah, there's a link in the chat that's pinned. It's a link for the straw poll. And the straw poll is for Warlock's campaign, Warlock's magazine, Warlock magazine. Every month there's new issues coming out, new online issues coming out, and then this month shit, hold on. Yeah, okay, sorry. I didn't want to. I'm always afraid because I might be doxing stuff. But yeah, so this is Warlock Independent Magazine. This is the August edition. So yeah, I was in 5th place. Then I was in 4th place. But right now, if you vote, there's the link is pinned to the top of the chat. Let me see if I can find that link. Shit, where am I? Please click on that link and vote. Vote. I would like to hit 3rd. I think I can hit 3rd if I promote it long enough. I don't know. The link is right here. And this is the poll itself. So here's the poll. You're going to see a list of artists and creators. Vote for me. It's right here in the chat. Please vote for me. You get to vote for 6. So you can vote for anyone. I'll be doing my vote later. Voting ends in 4 days. Shit. I got to get on it. So you guys, please, everybody in the chat, please click Elliot Rodriguez, the creator of Ominus. That's this guy right here. Please click on that. And yeah, so I would appreciate it if you guys could do that for me. Help me out. Help me out, guys. Help me out. So yeah. So let's go back to PencilJack. just to give you an idea how this works. But anyways, you go to PencilJack, you go to Pummel. There's this discussion, weigh-in areas, archives of past fights, and then you go here, and then you see. You have to create your account. No, you see a bunch of different characters, a bunch of different polls here, and so here, for example, here's my name, Elliot Rodriguez. This is my, oh, it's my comment. I'm sorry, that's my comment, but there's different matches here. For example, we have me versus Mall Smash. And so yeah, so the idea is someone mentions a topic, and then the guys have a month to draw it. I'm gonna show you exactly how it works. Crap. Yeah, okay. Trying to organize my stuff so I know exactly what I'm showing. All right, here it is. All right, so here's like the poll thing. So here's all the fighters. The Battle Wraith, excellent artist. Wender, great artist. Yeah, Battle Wraith is a really good artist. World of Thundar, Silver Surfer, Deja Thoris. I don't know if I pronounced that right. Pre-1990s comic strips or panels, so they can draw anything related to that topic. And so in that case, I'm ranked higher. I'm number 3, and then Mall Smash is number 4, so I got to pick the topic. And so in this case, here's my post. I'm checking in. Like, no, this means that I'm going to participate. And if I get to pick the topic, I pick Silver Surfer. So I pick Silver Surfer. And look, this is November 2019. So I have until the end of that month. We have until the end of that month to submit our art. And then that month, I submitted this. Here's my Silver Surfer artwork. Nope. Pummel, November 20th, 2020. Elliot versus Mall Smash. The topic, Silver Surfer. Here's my entry. Here's my Silver Surfer piece. And then Mall Smash. Here's his entry was here, but I think the link to his artwork might have expired or something like that. But then here's the poll results. So there are 6 votes for me, 3 votes for Mall Smash. The poll is expired. You get like a week to vote. And so you can vote for yourself also. One of those votes is mine. And then people leave comments. JC Immortal, he's a good friend of mine. We've been communicating we communicated a lot on PencilJack, and then we found each other on Instagram afterwards, and we still keep in touch. And he says, wow, these are amazing. All those colors are fantastic. I think it needs to be closer to the middle of the board. Add some planets, to break up that big empty space. Elliot Rodriguez again with the killer inks, nice angle and nice angled pose, and I think you need a few more stars. And so people leave comments if they like. You can always have your opinion also. Yeah, maybe just a preference thing, but I like to ground the unrealistic sometimes. So that was just the stuff there. Great stuff, man. And let's see what you guys think. Before the we're gonna say afternoon, what's going on? Got my thumbnail ready. I'm here for PencilJack. All right, I'm back voted. Yeah, please vote. Really, you lost how many pounds? What? What do you mean? Pounds? I don't know. Mass. I was on digital web, I think is what it's called, right? And PencilJack around 2008. Wow. Are you still drawing? Are you doing a book? Like what are you up to, man? I would love to know because these guys here got a lot of talent. And great stuff, man. It says, now that you're asking backers for feedback, can I get a critique of my critique? Yeah, man. Yeah, just let me know. What's up, Apex? Straw poll. Elliot Art, you pronounced Deja Thoris. Deja Thoris, correct. Great tribute to Ron Lynn, Elliot Silver Surfer. Hell yeah, man. And but yeah, so that was my piece. That was my piece, and then I won. And then that happens every month without stop. Every month, people participate and then show off their artwork. Here's another poll that I had. The topic was Shredder, and I was going up against JC, one the guy I was just talking about. Here's my post. Here's my entry. Killer Shredder piece. It has since the Silver Surfer and the Shredder piece have since been bought. I sold them off at our auctions. And here's JC's Immortals Shredder piece, killer piece. He included the turtles. And I won by one vote. That's probably my vote. And great stuff, man. Great comic. He says, nice work. You put in some time doing that brick work. Yeah, there was not many people there. And then my comment, I talk a lot. And I did a vote because I couldn't decide. I thought I'd mull it over and then come back, but I lost track of time and the poll expired. So yeah, that happens. And so yeah, so great competition, great way to put yourself up against other artists. If you want to, if you're drawing, if you're an artist and you want to see what that's like, I highly recommend you create an account on PencilJack and start showing off your artwork. And all these pieces are old, by the way. These are from way back in the day. And this is from 2020, 5 years ago. These are my Ninja Turtles. This is my probably my biggest highlight while I was on PencilJack. It was this particular battle because I was going up against Battle Wraith. Battle Wraith is an amazing artist. So that's my piece. And you can't see Battle Wraith's piece here. I don't know what happened to it. I have no idea what happened to it. But yeah, there were 12 votes. I got 8. Battle Wraith got 4. That was a personal high for me at that time. I was like, man, I thought it was one of my best moments there. Amazing piece. I went back and forth between these two. It's very traditional. TMNT reminds me some of Eastman and Lear's work on the comic. Sweet. This piece has strong rendering, well executed visuals, some good attention to detail. Battle Wraith is the strong version, showing his interpretation of the IP. The layout is very clean. The execution is top notch. Yeah, Battle Wraith is a great. I ended up going with Battle Wraith. Great stuff to you both. Yeah, so it's just preferences. No, like it's so well, like both pieces are so good that it's just like, yeah, I like this one, I like that one. So you really never know what's gonna go, which way the poll is gonna go. I really like it about the style of Battle Wraith's work. Yeah, great stuff, man. Full of detail. Sorry, man, didn't realize it was a big deal. I don't know what they're talking about. Yeah, they get into arguments also. You know, sometimes they say stuff like they get into argument stuff also. Yeah, so that also happens. But yeah, so that was my turtle piece, my personal highlight. And then I think this is my last one. This is the last time I think that I participated in the poll. Here's Pete the Creep. He's also been in there he's been there for a long time. The main match, Battle Wraith versus JC Immortal, defending champ, Battle Wraith. So I'm not listed here. And I had posted here, it's like, I won't be participating this month. I don't know when I'll come back, but hopefully it'll be soon. You guys be safe and have fun. This was back in 2021. That's about the time that I jumped onto the CG bus. So that was about the last time that I posted. Take care, man. Hope to see you back soon. I haven't been back in years, but I'll post. I mean, I haven't participated in the Pummel competition, but I have posted like artwork, and I'll show you guys. I'll show you guys also. So that was the last time that I was there. And it's not just for fights. You can also post your sequential artwork. I have a lot of sequential artwork there also. And one of the key reasons why I stuck around was because I got feedback from the legendary Peter Paul Smith. Put a number 1 in the chat if you know who Peter Paul Smith is. Peter Paul Smith. No, Paul Smith? Not Peter Paul Smith. What am I talking about? X-Men artist. Old school artist. I think it's Paul Smith. We call him Smitty in the chat. Paul Martin Smith. I'm confusing him with I'm confusing him with another friend that I had on X. Apex knows Peter Paul Smith. He was a Smurf, purple Smurf. I'm confusing him with that guy. Fuck. No, Paul Smith. Paul Martin Smith. He drew X-Men way back in the day. If you guys want type ones, you guys, Paul Smith. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. I got something in the works. Oh, awesome, man. Let me know about that. Yeah, but I posted Ominus way back in the day. Way back in the day. In sequential artwork. I posted Ominus. I posted my logo because I wanted to see what they thought about it. I posted the cover art, line art, just exclusive line art. Oh, I'm sorry, and the final colors. I posted the first few pages, and here's Smitty. This is his what is it, like his photo? That's Paul Martin Smith. Paul Smith. Oh man, I love that guy. He says, as much as we like to think that Paul Smith's saying this, no, as much as we like to think that exciting illustrations sell a book, in a great number of stores, the logo is the only thing that shows. The logo needs to pop from across the room. Here, the contrast between front and field is so close, the logo is nearly unreadable. Printed in black, it fades into the background. You want it in the foreground. And so he gave me an example of what he meant by that. And this is my number one thing with critique. This is my number one thing. I love this. Like someone says, you're doing this wrong. Okay, excellent. I get it. I'm doing this wrong. How do I do it better? How do I improve this? Oh, you got to do this, this, and that. If they tell you how to improve it, that critique is golden. No, but if they say no, that shit's whack just because it's fucking whack, I don't like it, then I mean, what can you do with that critique? How can you improve? No, so PencilJack was different from that, because they showed you like this is what you're doing wrong. This is what I think you should do. It's up to you if you apply it. And so I listened to everything. I read everything that they said. I asked questions like, what do you mean by this? What do you mean by that? And Smitty is he's incredibly patient with all the artists on PencilJack, and he gives feedback. He does great work. And he gives feedback also on my sword. If you notice here, he actually drew over it, and he said your sword or sword hand, take your pick, is off by 90 degrees. I wouldn't bother to change it here, as most people won't notice, but you should know the edge of the blade points in the same direction as the knuckles. And so he gives me examples here in different angles. Beautiful stuff, man. Just simple. Edge points in the same direction as forward knuckle of index finger. So you see that index finger there? The sword is in that direction. So what he means by that is that when you're holding the sword, if this is if we're doing like this is my sword, and then this is the handle here that goes at the bottom. This line here is going to go perpendicular to my knuckle, so it's going to be like this, like that. I don't know if that makes any sense. And so the sword would be like that. So I had drawn it like this, not like that, but like this. And it's just minute, minuscule things that you have to really pay attention to get to know what the hell he's talking about. But I appreciate that shit. I was like, yeah, Paul Martin Smith, and I was like, yeah, fuck, thank you very much, Smitty. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much for the feedback. I really appreciate it. And expletive deleted. I don't. Yeah. So that's some great stuff. Look at that logo. I'm not too sure about the logo, because I want the logo to have a somber feel to it. But if you see in this image, for example, no, that logo pops completely. No, and so Paul Smith gave me feedback on my artwork for Ominus. So fucking A. Like, I mean, what the fuck more could you expect? No, it's a great website. If you're an artist and you want to get better, I highly recommend you dump your artwork there. As you can see, there's all kinds of artists that they share all kinds of artwork, and they great artwork. Like, when take a look at this shit, like, it's just great stuff, man. Great stuff. And then they talk like it's talking shop with artists about minuscule things like you wouldn't even notice if you weren't an artist. So it's really well worth checking out. And Paul Smith also gave me feedback on my my on other pieces of finished art. Um, here's my post of Spider-Man, and here's my Spider-Man piece, and Ghost of Palomino. Um, you own this. No, you own this piece. So here's the artwork, and then here's the feedback. Uh, Ace Corona, he gives feedback. It's amazing the level of detail you put into the buildings. And then Smitty, nice rooftops. He tears me up right here. Nice rooftops. Beware line weight, shadows, and surface detail being equal throughout the background. Detail and shadows draw attention and bring items forward. You want the back buildings to recede in the distance. Finer lines, lighter shadows, and less to no detail will do that. Man, amazing stuff, man. And so, like, yeah, everything here is all like equally detailed. No, so he's saying that the buildings in the back shouldn't have as much detail as the buildings in the front. And so, great stuff, man. More attention to underlying structure and less concern with surface noodling. Make sure your body parts fit the whole. Beware bulbous and lumpy silhouettes. Legs are essentially tubes. A tube parallel to the eye will appear shorter than a tube perpendicular to the eye. Spidey's mask covers the head of Peter Parker, not an alien. Start with Parker's head and then cover it with the mask. He's referring to the shape. Like, if you could take a look here, he drew over it, and his shape is much, much better, obviously, you know. And then mine is very like a big-headed type. I was doing it like that because of the angle, but yeah, that was he was referring to something else. Both tubes same length. So he gives me a lot of great Peter Parker, alien head, Peter Parker head. So great stuff, man. Look at that simple line work, and he drew over it so you can he can show you exactly how to improve what you're doing wrong and what you can improve on. And thank you so much, Paul Smith. Great stuff, man. And yeah, they will destroy my artwork. Like, you need to worry about line weights. You need to worry about proportions. This guy is a midget. That guy is too tall. That guy's got lanky arms. The janky hands. They go into all that kind of stuff. No, it's great, great. If you're sincere about improving as an artist, I would highly recommend you check this website out. And let's see, is there anything else worth mentioning? Oh, here's one more piece. Hold on. This is another one for Ominus. This is my character Necronox. Now, Necronox was created in PencilJack. I was in one of the pummel fights, and then the guy that I was fighting against, he said, the topic for this month is going to be create your own sorcerer. Create a sorcerer. I was like, create a sorcerer. I was like, fuck, what can I do? And so my design was shit. It's not. Yeah, my design was here. Is this one? I didn't win this competition. I lost. I lost by a lot. The other guy, he did his drawing, but he did it like full body. And many people in the thread were saying that my piece didn't win because I focused in, like, it was just a bust. It would have been better had I did a full figure. See how I remember this shit? Remember this shit because this stuff is important. And then Smitty came in with feedback on this also. Great stuff about hands, how you should draw hands. Because I took as a reference for the hands in my original piece, I used my hands. So I just drew it. I just drew what I saw. And he said, no, you got to put some attitude to that. Put some stank on it. And he said, watch your Kirby crackle. It should be random and raw. Rim lighting around the dots give the appearance of Mickey Mouse stickers taped one on top of the other. If crackles overlap, perfect. If they don't, perfect. Let it happen or not and get out of the way. If you want to throw in some white crackle or not, that's perfect too. Get some bones and expressions in your hands. Are they tense, relaxed, angry, happy? Show us. Hands are second only to the eye in conveying emotional states. They're second to nothing when given masked characters with no eyes. Learn to draw the claw from wrist through first knuckles to through fist knuckles to finger knuckles is one continuous curve. For fingers 1 through 3, only the pinky drops at the first knuckle. No, double lighting is like Audrey Jr. It's a monster that needs to be fed, and the more you feed it, the more food it needs. If you employ in the middle of the arm, don't forget the top and the bottom. He's talking about rim lighting, that white light across the don't forget the face or any other surface under the same light. If you want a hard black shadow, leave it hard and black, no rendering. If you render out, then rendering out, but maintain hard light. You have 2 extra strong light sources in front of the arm, but have light with a sole soft black light. So he's referring to the way that I rendered it, the lighting, because there's a lighting coming from the top, from the hand, and also from the bottom. But I have to be very careful to consider the lighting on all of the shapes and not just that one piece of cloth that I did it on. So yeah, man, great feedback, man. Look at that hand work. He shows you how to draw your hands. Paul Martin Smith, man, motherfucking legend. And then I came back and said the Kirby Crackle element to the drawing was intentional. I got the idea to do it that way from an Art Adams piece, drawing of Dr. Doom that I saw. I thought it'd be cool to put that spin to the classic Kirby Crackle, but I was wrong. And he says, I'll have to give Artie, whose work I adore, a friendly smack in the head next time I see him, one redhead to another. What Art's done is to use Crackle as a small part of a larger piece where you've made it the focus of your drawing. On another note, I'm just now seeing the skulls in the background. Nice touch. Sweet. Also, always there to support, to show people how to draw, and giving great feedback and critique. Love that. And I got one more piece on. You guys just be patient with me. Because Smitty, he posted on a bunch of my artwork. I don't know if he had it out for me. I don't think so. I just think there's a lot of things that I messed with that he wanted to point out. So here's a Jack Irons fan art piece. I did this way back in the day also. I thought it was killer. But then Smitty came in and said, fuck that shit. That shit is whack. And yeah, so here's the piece. Take a look at the hat, Jack Irons. Take a look at the gun, how I hold it. It's like completely perpendicular to the viewer. So you don't see like there's no angle to it. It's just like that. It's like an easy escape when drawing stuff. you should try to draw it at an angle, but yeah. Anyways, Smitty says that is one sad hat. To accurately place a hat, you need to draw the entire head first, even if it all gets covered by the brim. Once you have the head, you can determine the base of the crown, which should tilt slightly back. Tilted forward is going into a gunfight with your eyes closed. If you prefer a round tip of the flat top, add it after you've ensured the head fits inside the crown. From the elbow through the wrist through the thumb is one straight line. The elbow, the wrist to the thumb is one straight line. This means the back of the hand angles out, not in. Because we see as much of the sole as a side fist, we're looking down. We need to see more on the top of the gun. Yeah. So the gun. So he wanted me to draw like that, but I was doing this number. So, and then he explains everything that he's doing right here. I was like, oh shit, I got it. Huh? No. Great stuff. Great stuff. So he gives a lot of great feedback. He gives more visuals here on how to draw that stuff. Yeah, great stuff, man. Great artwork. Yeah, this is a long. Yeah, great stuff, man. Paul Smith. I keep calling him Peter Paul. No, Paul Smith. Oh yeah, on some you get some slop in there. You're Elliot freaking Rodriguez. You don't need no stinking perfect lines. Remember, drawing lines is not allowed. You're using lines to draw the form. Line is the tool, not the goal. So yeah, that's a incredibly. No, draw the form and don't worry about the line. No, great advice. Latter day Gil Kane inked himself with felt tips, but I think a better example of what you seem to be going for is John Severin. He didn't use markers, but his lines were largely dead weight, no thick, thin. And then he gave me an example of Severin's art. Not necessarily what I'm going for, but I see what he's talking about. But great stuff, man. Learned so much from PencilJack. And so yeah, I want to see what you guys are saying. Great tribute. What's going on, Stormtrooper Julian Caesar? Elliot, how do you not just automatically win? No, man. I'm going to have a slide over there and see if I can talk to people about metal cards. Yeah, this stuff all looks great. Thanks, man. How many votes do those art polls get? It depends. It depends on how many people participate. Like there's months where there's like 16 artists competing, and so it's like 8 brackets, like 8, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, like 16 artists. There's other months where it's just like 6 artists participating. A bunch of people drop out, a bunch of people come in. There's no set rule, so it's whatever. No, so but the rules are like there's 2 people competing. The person that's higher ranked, they pick the topic, and then at the end of the month, they have to submit. If one of the artists doesn't submit on time, then the person who did submit, they win by default. No, they win by forfeit. And so there's a bunch of people that won by forfeit also, because they pick the topics, but they don't actually do the art. So yeah, man. And Apex says, I'm shocked that Eastman and Laird haven't contacted you drawing. I have no idea how to get them to see my art. Like, I don't mean, if they ask me to draw it, I don't know. I'll probably have to ask permission for you guys to like drop everything that I'm doing and do the TMNT. But if they ask me to draw something for the Turtles, I would love to do that. That would be like a bucket list type thing if that could ever happen. But I have no idea how to get that art in front of their face. No idea. So yeah, Mash Drummond, please hit me up. I'm on X. Let me know what you're working on. Who owns the IP to Battle Wraith? Sounds like a cool comic. I have no idea. I don't know. Paul Smith. Good morning. Yeah, Paul Smith. Yeah, the artist who drew that iconic Wolverine cover. That one image that people keep using against Comicsgate, where it's like Kitty. What is it's Shadowcat. Shadowcat. I keep forgetting the names. When she turns around, it's like Comicsgate is a hate. Yeah, Paul Smith drew that image, and that's the guy. Yeah, and I don't think Paul Smith is CG friendly. I seriously don't think he is, but I appreciate it. I mean, he's an excellent artist giving you feedback. Why not take it? Purple Smurf, that's what I keep confusing him. But he was open about his name. He didn't yeah, Paul Smith took over X-Men from Dave Cockrum after John Byrne. Yeah, that's the guy I'm talking about. Yeah, he gave me feedback and critiques. So you guys jump on it because he's still there. No, I like critiques to make me better as an artist. Hell yeah. Okay, I didn't know that. That's good to know about drawing swords. Yeah. So like this is your this is your hand. The thing should go like crap. I'm just going to do this right. The handle should be like that. It should go along this knuckle. So it should like you hold the sword and then this thing is like that. You're not going to hold the sword like this. You're going to hold the sword with the edge in line with that knuckle right here. So things like that. Things like that you'd have to be like really. I don't know how else to show you guys. Like here's a ruler. No, you hold it, and you're going to hold it like this. If I had a sword, I could show you guys. So it makes sense. And yeah, man. It says a couple of years after X-Men, Paul Smith took a motorcycle road trip. Yeah. You do a very good Spider. Yeah, I want to draw Spider-Man again. I don't know, but because since that last Spider-Man drawing, I think I've improved a lot, and I think I could do really cool stuff with Spider-Man. I don't know, but yeah, I wish I would have been my art teacher. Yeah, man, so much you can learn. Just post your art. Maybe you'll get some critique, man. Necronox. Yeah, Necronox was born in PencilJack, and I was like, I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna use it, and he's gonna be the main fucking character. And I redesigned it, obviously. That's not the final design. I redesigned him. But But yeah, I like the intention of drawing it. That name that I created, Necronox, that came from PencilJack. So shout out to PencilJack. I love those guys. That Spidey art you did is still top notch. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, no, it's great. No, but it's funny. Like, there's always room for improvement. No, you're not. No. Great to see you, Ramen in the chat. That is awesome. Hey, what's going on, Gray? Great to see you, man. Great to see you. The guy that draws the Guilty Gear art, Daisuke, is very good with hands. Part of why his characters are so cool. Hell yeah. Jack Irons, thanks, man. That is one sad. he says all kinds of shit, and it's funny and it's honest, and it's like, yeah, okay, you got to put some attitude in to put some funk. Oh yeah, so he's gonna smack our hands. Hell yeah. And so yeah, great from back in the day, you know about that stuff. Smack your hands with the ruler. So yeah, I recommend you guys check that out. A lot of great stuff, man. And all right, now let's get into the shit. We've had a rough week in CG. I'm gonna start talking about John. Shit. Where can I start talking about John? I think I'll do Katie did clip. But we were talking last week that John left. I think he was just fed up with the bunch of crap that was going on, and then he decided to leave. And then suddenly John came back. No, so John, he fired up he started this he did Kangs. I haven't seen Kangs, but he did a grill stream. He always does grill streams. I love grill streams. So he did a grill stream. He came back. No, he did Kangs. No, he's still doing his thing. No, so great to see John back at it. And let's see. Yeah, so there's nothing else to say really, but let me take a look at Katie did. Let's see what video she's got. Shout out to Katie. I guess we can watch this video here.
Rejoice, guys. Yeah. 2 a.m. Frank.
Coach
Wilberforces. Thank you for the stream, man. No problem, Wilberforce. Good to get back on here. Good to get out here chit-chatting with you guys. I was tempted to, let me show up on Ballers and really stir the pot. But no, I was just like, no, I'm just going to stick with it. Definitely enjoyed my break from streaming. Anna's Banana.
I would have loved to see Coach get on Ballers. That would have been amazing. He had posted that he was letting people to believe that he was going to be on Ballers, and I could have and I wrote to him. I was like, wait, so that means that Shane was poking you to talk shit about to leave the Jack show so they can poach you and bring you over to Ballers. Shit. And he was I thought he was gonna show up on Ballers. I was watching and he didn't come on. I was like, fuck, where is he? That would have been funny. That would have been funny as fuck. So let's watch.
Sorry if you already covered this, but why did you leave Jack show? Breaking up the band. Well, I don't know, man. It's like it was at its end for me. So whatever. I was just like, nah, I think it's ran its course. Shane gets a pass. Why not Anna? Pass for what? Oh, Shane says, I guess you can open it back up after 15 days. Has it been 15? I don't know how long it's even been now. It's probably been about 15 days. I don't know. Well, if Ethan gets that cover done, I'll open it back up for 30 days. Slumber says he's a full-grown pussy. Yeah, so there's been a handful of people out there. Oh, John's a pussy. John's a what is he? Feminine? Feminine? He's feminine because he won't sit here and talk about his feelings. Malin, stop being feminine. Get over here and talk about your feelings. Talk about your feelings. Be a man. Talk about your
feelings, Coach.
Stop
Shit.
being a feminine bitch, John. Talk about your feelings with us, other grown men. Come on, talk about them.
Jeez.
Talk about.
Coach is
This is hell. It's fucking hell. Yeah, be a man, John. Talk about your feelings. Shit.
Don't forget, here's a link to the straw poll. It's pinned to the top of the chat for the people in watching. Number one, hit the like button, smash the like button. If you can't leave a comment, say I really dig the show, or say this show fucking sucks and explain why. Also, click on the straw poll and vote for me. I'm one of the creator. I'm the creator of Ominus, and I'm also one of the creators that's on that poll. Let's try to get to what is it, third place, and yeah, we all gotta hug it out, guys. What's up, Scribe? Good to see you, man. Talk about your fifis, John. Quit being a bitch. I mean, that's crazy. You're damned if you do, and you're damned if you don't. I mean, so it's whatever. Let's just do whatever you like, whatever makes you happy, whatever you're content with. Just do it. So let's continue watching because he also comments on Liam, and then we'll just segue into that. So I'm gonna be right back.
So, anyway,
you guys continue listening to Coach.
Yeah. Wilberforce, man of reason. Please don't talk about your feelings. Yeah, I'll do my best. Do my best, guys. Yeah, cry more, John. Yeah, be a bitch more, John. Yeah. Come out here. Express yourself. Stop being a woman. Express yourself through interpretive dance. So, yeah. I was missed on King's Dude. What? How's Liam doing? Has anyone seen? I saw Liam is Liam died, Joseph. Put up like some kind of suicidal note on the YouTubes. Has he been confirmed one way or the other, or what? It's sad. Like I hope he's okay. Everybody loves Liam, I think. Everybody loves Liam. Nobody wants anything bad to happen to Liam, especially by Liam. Liam, you have worlds to conquer yet here. Enemies to destroy. Not physically or through any real life violence, but through debate. We welcome that. Eric he's 90% sure Liam is fake, and whatever. I don't care. I hope he is. And it might not be fake, guys. Look, I mean, and when he's doing that stuff, he might be really down in the dumps. That's probably a lot of sincerity, and hopefully, from the time the camera went off to him sitting there thinking about it for a minute, hopefully he convinced himself that he's got a family. I'm sure that loves him and that little girl, right? So, yeah. There was a clip where you scoffed at Liam and he didn't appreciate that. When was that? Guys, I scoff at everyone talking about.
Man, Coach scoffs at everyone. And Liam is no exception. Like he'll Coach will tell it to anyone. It doesn't give a crap. So yeah, I don't know why anyone would take offense to that, but okay.
Yeah. No, there was a time. Look, there was a time back in the day. That's where we've had our outs with Liam. I think everyone has at one point or another. Look, that's not saying nothing, guys. Everyone's had their outs with me, and everyone around here has had outs with somebody at some point. For the most part, we get over it. But that's where that one clip came. Do I have that on here?
Thank you very much, Apex.
Bring me Ethan and John. I think it might be on the Jack Show clip section. Let me try to switch over. Where are you? There it is. Look.
Bring me Ethan and John. Bring them to me now.
Estimadas damas y caballeros, todo.
About it. Hold on 1 second. Stupid ads. I'm one of the poors, in case you guys didn't know. That's why ads pop up. You know who that was? That was Velarde. Commercial for Velarde. Fucking A. Fucking A. I'm one of the poors. Check it out. Let's continue
Clips
listening.
of all time. Look at my little Albert Fish on there. Yeah. So everybody loves Liam, guys. Look, everyone's had their ups and downs around here. It doesn't matter if you're a comic skate or not. Welcome to the internet. You're gonna have ups and downs. Is Yellow Flash moving in?
Wait, what happened? There I go. But yeah, so I mean, and here's my John Malin appreciation post. No, here's some fan art of Godlike, Graveyard Shift, and Black Riding Hood. I love drawing John Malin characters. He's got some of the coolest IPs out there. And as Michael Ferrara put it on the show a while back, I don't know if it was. I think he might have mentioned it one show earlier, but he said that he's the Quentin Tarantino of CG. Thanks for everything you do, Coach Malin Militia. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. And yeah, so here we have Godlike. I did this for him. I did this for the fan art contest in 2021, 22. I forgot what. That's a long time ago. Then I did Graveyard Shift recently. That must have been last year, I think. And then the most recent is Black Riding Hood right here. And yeah, you can see the evolution of the art style a little bit. If you pay attention. Artwork, it's try my best to make it better every time. So yeah, so Coach is gonna he's back. He's doing his thing. He's hanging out. He's doing Kangs. I expect to see him next week also, hanging out, doing this stuff as always. And he just wants to relax, hang out, have a good time, and just enough of the BS, because I mean, people burn out. It's true. And there's been a lot of that stuff going around lately in CG and everything else. So people are getting burnt out, and it's understandable. We are all humans. We all have a limit. We all have to relax and rest. And yeah, I think I'm doing pretty good. I'm not really in anything too intense. I want to just continue drawing. And yeah, good stuff. So yeah, he talks about Liam. So we'll jump into that also. We'll segue into Liam. Liam is also back. He's alive, apparently. No, yeah, he's alive. I saw him. I saw the video. He's alive and well. And yeah, man. So talking about the whole Liam situation, in Spanish, here in Peru, we have a phrase called otra raya al tigre, which means like another stripe on a tiger. It's just another incident in Liam's life. I mean, I've known about Liam since I got into CG, and since I've known of Liam, he's always been in some kind of situation. He's always been having problems with people. I don't know if he's caused them or people. I don't know the full details of his life. I have no idea. I'm talking about this from outside looking in. Like I see his situation, from the outside, and so I'm giving you optics as a bystander. So I've noticed Liam for a long, long time, and there was a moment where he was cool with CG, then there was a fallout. There was also, I remember, a suicide attempt. I don't know what triggered that suicide attempt way back then, but there's been issues. Conspiracy, drama, all kinds of things always surrounded with Liam. I have no idea why. Me personally, like if I'm entangled in stuff like that, I would try my best to steer clear from it, learn from it, and then try to do something different and move forward. From then on. No, I would not be trying to entangle myself or or repeating bad behaviors or irresponsible behaviors over and over again in that fashion. So that's me. So but Liam is not like that. Liam is a special guy. He's gonna Liam is gonna Liam. He's gonna Liam. He's gonna Liam. And that's him from since he's been creating comics till now, and that's going to be from now until 30, 40 years from now. He's going to continue doing what Leem does. No, that's just the way it is. I mean, I don't know if it's correct to say that we have to accept it for it. I don't know, because some people are inclined to participate in his drama stuff. I'm not too inclined to do that. I love Liam, but I have no ill will towards Liam. I want Liam to create. He is an excellent creator. He's got a table at the seat of CG Kings. He's got John Malin speaking in favor of him. He's got so many people speaking in favor of him. He's got everything going for him to make comics. He's made great comics. And that's what I think he should continue doing. He should focus on doing that. He should focus on creating his IPs. He shouldn't really focus too much on these entanglements, these situations where people are dissing him and doing stuff. I think he should not worry about that. And then Leon comes back at you saying, "But wait, this guy is trying to destroy my life, talking about taking my kids away. Like those are just Liam exaggerations." I don't know. I don't know, like what to believe that. Like for example, if I came to you and I say, "Did you know that I once?" If I came to you and I said, "No, did you know that I once had a discussion, an argument with Paul Smith?" Because he made a comment about my Spider-Man art and I didn't like it, and I went back and forth with him. No, I'm a nobody. No, so if I say that I know Paul Smith, who's an acclaimed comic book artist, and I say that that I had this, you would want to have some kind of proof or evidence to that. No, so normally, like if you make some kind of exaggerated claim, normally that comes with like some kind of evidence to support what you're saying. So that's normally how that goes. But if you're saying these off the hand exaggerated remarks and then you expect people to believe you just because it's you, I mean, some people might actually believe you and some people might not. Some people might say, "Hey, no, I need to see some evidence to that, man, because I'm going to go out on a limb here for you." And then you tell me that it's not, that it is true, and then it's not true. I'm going to fall flat on my face. So to avoid that, I might need to see some evidence. So I mean that's how I would assume things work, but not with Liam. It's like, yeah, we take it. Like this recent he's got some great stuff also. Like this recent like kangaroo killing fight. Like that's great. I mean, I don't know, like if you're gonna I don't know if it's true. He came up with the koala. I don't know if I give him the benefit of the doubt that it is true that he did fight with a koala in this kitchen and he killed it and he broke his neck and then he rescued the baby koala that was in the pouch, and now the koala is going to be raised by Leem. Is going to be a great comic book creating koala. If that happened, then that's awesome. That's awesome. So that kind of stuff is great. I don't know if that's, I don't know, but that's an amazing tale. That's an Aesop fable right there. That's an Aesop fable. The story of Leem and how he killed the koala and the koala that could draw comics because he was raised by Leem. Like I love that stuff. That stuff is awesome. I don't know why people would hate that shit, but kangaroo. I'm sorry, koala. Sorry, my bad. Kill the kangaroo. No, he killed the kangaroo. It's like fucking kangaroo, and so yeah, like I mean, he is what he is. He will always be like that, and so I don't know. But there's people out there that want to this. I don't know what the intention is, and I'm starting to learn more about what's going on. Oh shit, Liam is in the chat. Yeah, man, hold on, give me a second. Now Liam, I can't. I'm not going to be on for too long, but yeah, come on here and talk. Give me a second. Leem. I believe. But damn it, Liam, you gotta make comics, man. Make comics. Hold on, let me find. I'm gonna give Liam the link. Oh shit. It's about to get real up and chill. Let me see. Let me look for you, man. It was the last time we spoke. Fuck. Shit. Give me a second. Just 1 second. Let me share the link. Hold on. Yeah. All right, the link is sent. He's probably gonna come out here and cuss me out. Hey, just don't cuss me out, man. No, it's all good. You're welcome here to come on and hang out. If I had known you wanted to come on, I would have announced you and I would have put you like headlining it, and we would have just been talking for a long time. But I had no idea. He can come back as Rue's serial killer. Oh shit, here we go. I only want to be on for a second. That's all good, man. Yeah. What is up? Lean.
I fell asleep on the couch with Elle, and then I woke up to hear you talking about me. I'm like, what? I was just like,
No, nothing negative, man. I just wanted to give my 2 cents because everyone's chiming in
that's
about
why
it.
That's why I wanted to talk to you for a second. You know, like I'm not sticking around for a long time, but one of the things you said was like, there's all this stuff, and you changed the way things were to sort of get away from it and stuff. You know, man, from my fucking heart of hearts, man, I've been trying. I've been really fucking trying to get away from this shit for probably about, God, like 6 years or 7 years at this point. And I think that, you know, like rather than get into a big thing about it, listen to what Frog Tony had to say in his last show. You know, I think that he's got a pretty good read on the situation as it is. I'm not really trying to watch much YouTube shit, but I saw that earlier tonight. I'm just sort of trying to stay away from stuff. I wouldn't have come on here, but I just, you know, I like you, Elliot, man, and I just...
Oh, likewise.
You know, I just... I can't be on long. I am not feeling good, but...
No, I hear you, man.
Yeah, no, man. It's just like... The people sort of have this, like, for you, like, you're looking from the outside in, right, man? And it's like... Most people don't have an idea about everything. You know, like I've been trying to get away from all of this shit for a long, long time and just be sort of happy and focus on my work and focus on good things. And, you know, like everyone keeps saying like, oh, Liam's got to fight with everyone. And it's like, I really don't want to, you know what I mean? Like, truthfully from the fucking heart, from my heart, I don't want to. And especially if it's going to end up costing me my kids and shit, you know what I mean? Like, but anyway, that's all I wanted to say, Elliot. Just I don't want to clear one thing up.
I also wanted to take this time that you're here because I normally don't get to talk to you like this, but yeah, I'm a big fan of your work. I've seen you, like I mentioned earlier, I've seen you around CG for a long, long time. You've been here from like almost its inception or before that. And so you're a cornerstone of CG. You need to be here. You need to be creating, and that's where your place is. So I think that you should focus on that. Now I understand where you're coming from. That you have these people coming at you, attacking you, and I understand that that you have this inclination, like we all have this inclination to unravel the lies, to put truth to the lies. Like this isn't real. This is fake. The reality is this. The reality is that. I get that. And so like in that case, no, if your situation is to fight against these lies, go for it. No, but I would highly
man, it doesn't work. And I would advise everyone to not even try. Like
I would highly encourage though, like not to get emotional to the point where like you have to post the videos like you did the end, or these other things, because that really doesn't shine a favorable light on you. Like I think
I had people send child services to take my daughter away.
Yeah, that sucks. Okay? That's horrible.
All right, man. Like on top of everything else, which was a bunch of fuck ups from me. Everyone's like, "Oh, Leem can't handle criticism." All this shit. No one's listening to what actually fucking happened. Like, this is death by 1,000 fucking cuts, and then a big old baseball bat to the side of the fucking head. I've been trying to get help for years. I don't want to talk about it. No, but anyway, Elliot, I just wanted to sort of clear up.
Yeah. No, it's all good, man. No, you're welcome here. You're welcome in CG, and we want to see you create. No? Yeah. I
probably shouldn't have even come on. I just
it's all good.
I like you, and I heard what you're saying, and blame YouTube's auto play. I won't sleep with it going anymore. But but just seriously, man, the issue is everyone wants their fucking turn fighting with Liam Gray. You know what I mean? And it's like everyone wants their fucking go. And people that thought they could crush me down and fucking decimate me and destroy me didn't, and it hurt their fucking little egos. And so it can never be let go. I've forgiven so many people. I've taken accountability for shit I didn't do wrong. I've tried everything. And it's always the same shit, man. And it's not worth all of the fucking heartbreak. And here's the thing, man. I love Comicsgate. I ain't being gay. I don't need this for money. I don't mean to be up my own ass, but I'm a self-made man. I'm quite well-to-do. I don't need this. I love this. I love these people. I miss my fans. This is my one sort of tether to the real world, because I'm now out in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. I like you. I like watching. I've been watching your art career as you come up.
Thanks,
I'm excited to see what you do. I think you're one of the better guys we've had come in a long while.
Thanks, man. I'm trying my best.
Yeah, and that's good, dude. And you've got good character design and stuff, and that's exciting for me. And we got other guys we got Joe on Kings and Antonio. Is that his name? Am I getting his name wrong? Because I'm all
Anthony
fucked up.
Gonzalez Clark.
That's him, Anthony. Yeah, we got these superstar talents come up, so it's a really exciting time to be in CG.
Yeah.
And I fucking am sad about the way things go. The whole fucking Stephen Butler thing is just.
That was minor. I have no idea why you would take it that way. I think that was minor. I think you should have just whatever. No,
No, dude. It's not the big deal of that. It's the fact that it's the fact that if I was in the back rooms because I said it in my video. It's I felt that I was letting the fucking team down. So, and I only have
by no means. I think it's just a situation you could have shrugged off. Yeah.
No, but it was before that. I'd felt that way since John Malin was Kings, and then sort of was and Liam's on it. I thought, oh wow, I felt real I was letting down the team, and so I don't know what I can fully do in 2 hours still. I'm still figuring that out live, because when I draw, man, I put music in, and but anyway, point of the
fucking your Conan piece was great. Your artwork on Kings is great.
I love drawing Conan. I can do Conan for days. You know what I mean? I can do Turtles for days.
Do what you like, man.
But it's I don't always know what I'm going in, and so I honestly thought, hey, and this is all gay and shit, no one cares, but I honestly thought, hey, I'm buddies with Steven. I want to try and practice some more Western style hatching and shit. And this is the thing, I don't have a lot of time, man. So when I'm on Kings, that's when I get to draw, when I'm not doing other work, right? So I was hey, I can't spend a bunch of time practicing and getting this done off camera. So I'll do it live. what I didn't really consider until someone pointed it out was like, oh, Liam, it's a contest, rah, 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 you're cheating. And like, I was like, I didn't even think I could win. So like, it never even occurred to me as think of it as a contest or think of it as cheating until like yesterday afternoon. And I went like, oh, okay. No, I really just was using it as practice. And like, yeah, I was selling it, but it's written after Butler on it and everything. And I just, if it ended up getting a whole bunch of like votes and I was like second or third place or anything like that, and the camera was on me, I would have mentioned it in an instant. I would have been like, but I was on the arse end of the show. But it's not about that, man. It's about everything that came out of it, everything built up to it. And it's like there's stuff you guys don't see on top of everything else. And it's really, really hard.
There's a reason for that. No, I think some of that stuff should be just kept in the dark and then come on the internet when you're ready, when you're ready to take it on. And be out here for the fans, man. But before I just have a quick question. What is? Could you give us now that you're here? Could you give us like an indication of what IPs you have like planned for the near future?
Okay,
I'm anticipating Diamond King 2, but I'm hearing that you're not doing that.
Yeah, no, Diamond King 2's been worked on, but like, so this is what happened with Diamond King 2 real quick for anyone who's sort of out of the loop and not on my Patreon and stuff.
Yeah.
I was lacking, in case you haven't noticed, I don't have the most confidence in my artistic ability, do I? Right? So like, when I went to do Diamond King 2, I thought, you know what? Instead of me doing it all myself, I'm going to hire a guy to do it that's a better artist than me, and I'm just going to do this all professional and get a professional level book and just pump it out instead of me doing it, which will take forever. And anyway, so I started on with him doing that, and then his house got destroyed in a flood, and I was like, fuck me. So like it got set back a while, but he's still been working on it. I've been taking care of him. Make sure he's got up in a new place and stuff. And so I've got Diamond King 2 in the works. I've got Xenotype 2 way further along. Xenotype 2 is like 7% complete, fully illustrated, but I don't want to release it until after Diamond King 2, right? Because that's what everyone sort of wants.
Yeah.
I've got a Japanese artist, a quite influential and reputable Japanese artist. If I said their name, you'd be like, what? But I've got a quite talented Japanese artist that's working on Kakashi Murder Dolls, which I'm going to be releasing, I think, just as a 1 or 2 page a month thing on Patreon for my patrons until eventually it's finished and I release it as a book, maybe. That's my plan. Or maybe I get so many pages on the Patreon and then I do it as a book. I don't know. So I've got that. So I've got Diamond King, Xenotype, Kakashi. I also have Total Conquest, which I've got a few more pages in. I'm just waiting on. Do you know Dominique Art by any chance?
Yeah. I've seen her around. Yeah.
Yeah, she was doing some work for me to fill in the pages that I couldn't get because I don't have my old Twitter account anymore because of the bullshit that happened with that. So she's doing some extra work for me there. And
what's up, Frog Tony?
Yeah. Hey, Frog Tony, man.
Frog Tony's in the chat. Hail to Leem. What's up, man?
Hey, brother. So basically, like, so I've got Total Conquest. I'm just getting pages from her. But she's having some internet problems. But we're gonna get that sorted out. I only found out about it today. We're gonna get that taken care of for her. And then we're going to get those in, and then I'll get Total Conquest out to ship finally to print. And of course, I've got Wonder Island, which, I've got to finish doing another 2/4 of the rewrites of the script for. So,
which one do you see coming out sooner or coming out?
Well, Total Conquest really only just has a few pages to go, really. Like, I just need to get the filler art from Dom, to throw into the book and it'll go off to print. I'd like to get Wonder Island done next after that if I could. But my next big book if it has to be Diner King 2, and it has to blow everyone's fucking mind. You know what I mean? Like, it has to, after all of this shit that everyone's had to put up with, how I hurt everyone. And
I have no doubt that it will. I believe it's going to be a great book.
And you know what, man. Just while we're talking artists, man, like, I've been so keen to get to draw and everything like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, there's been so many points where I'm like, you know what, I want to do Diner King, like. And so I've been like, maybe I'll do Diner King. I'll start on Diner King 3 while the artist is doing Diner King 2, and I'll do Diner King 3. And that's how confident I was feeling because of everything I've been doing. But I just, now that's sort of shattered, and I'm just sort of a bit all over the place emotionally.
Yeah, no, I hear you, man. I think unplugging for a bit to recharge the batteries, I think would be a good idea. No? If you have that in mind, great. No, if not, no worries. Man.
Yeah, that's what I've got to do, man. I only just came on because I literally I'm on the couch, and I just heard you talking, and I was like, you know what, I like you. I think you're, like I said, I think you're one of the best talents to come into CG. I really think that.
Thanks, man. That means a lot.
I would like to see more work from you. You know what I mean? Like, I've seen the video work on Ominus and stuff, but I got more stuff from you.
I got a bunch of artwork that I just can't show off yet. It's the sucks balls.
Everything takes time, man. Everything takes time. But if you're not a member right now, and if anyone listening isn't a member, if you want to get sort of updates on what's going on, because I got like fucking 700 messages on my Twitter, and I just don't want to deal with it. Right? Like, like, it's too much right now. But if you want to do that, you can join my Patreon. Well, yeah, do join my Patreon. But join my Discord. I posted some updates over there for the Rue and what's going on. And I had a really good day. Earlier today before I went to sleep. So every day's one step at a time. Everything's good. Yeah. And I appreciate you having me on.
Yeah, no problem, man. You're welcome anytime you want to. Just come on. No, ask for the link and you jump on
see,
and we'll talk shit.
Do you know how nice it is to be able to just talk to a person and not have it turn into like a shit fucking screaming fight? You know what I mean? Like,
hell yeah, man.
So I appreciate it, man. No, I'm gonna go.
Awesome, man. Thank you for stopping by, man.
Yeah, and I hope that I cleared things up, man. Just understand, like I ain't going looking for these fights, man. I don't want them. I really want to break this cycle. I really want to break this cycle and have a clean, fresh start, proper. I don't want my in-laws to have to come up here, and I don't want the whole family to freak out. I don't want fucking people showing up at my elderly grandmother's house. I don't want any of this shit happening. You know what I mean? I just want to get along with people and do my books, And I probably blew my chances of doing that, but I'm going to do what I've got in the can anyway, and I want to thank you for having me. So.
Yeah, no problem at all. And Liam, if I could just bother you just one quick second.
Of course.
I see that the video at the end is not here anymore. Is there a reason why you took it down?
I didn't take it down. It's probably live. I haven't touched my YouTube channel except to do my is it or is it not?
I don't see it here.
I don't know.
Just out of safety, I would assume.
My missus did stuff with my channel. Maybe I don't know. Okay. I did a video called. I did a video called Live, where I tried to sum everything up.
Yeah. You guys check that out when you guys can.
Yeah, and I hope that sort of clarifies things. But
nice. Yeah, thank you very much for stopping by, man. I appreciate it. Appreciate you clearing up.
Yeah, no problems. I just for anyone who wants to understand, Frog Tony did a stream. And it got sent to me over. They said, watch this. And I was like, I don't really want to watch streams, but it's Frog Tony. And so I watched that. He had like I think it's like 7 minutes in or something. But he had a segment that he did, I think, on today's stream.
Afternoon Madhouse?
Yeah. Maybe. Or maybe it was yesterday. I don't know. But he just talks about this whole situation and why this shit's happening. And the guy who sent it was like, this is the best recap of everything that's happened, and why everything's happening. And I'm like, yep, he had it down 100% better than I could even explain it, So go over and check that out. Thank you for having me, Elliot.
No problem at all.
And let me know when you've got your book all ready to go and everything like that and your next stuff,
Definitely, man. Definitely. No problems, man. Thank you very much. Appreciate you stopping by.
No, I appreciate you being kind. You know.
No problem
Thank you
at all,
for
man.
having me.
Ah, shit. It was Leem. Is this what he was talking about? Frog Tony, can you confirm? Man, I'm gonna do something crazy. And Frog Tony, if you got like 10 seconds. No way, I gotta cut the show. Because I gotta get going in like 5 minutes. But yeah, 7 minutes in. This is it. All right, hold on. 7 minutes in. All right, let's check this out.
No topics, so I was like, I got no topics, I got nothing to talk about. So if I do open panel, people come in and we'd be able to have some nice conversations. Obviously, that devolved into the kerfuffle that it was. And, you know, some of it good, some of it bad, some of it regrettable. I don't like having to yell at people. I would prefer that people would just walk away, right? And I was actually, you know, after yesterday's stream, after last night's stream, we were talking about this, and little movie perp can you know, he can vouch for me because he was still back there when we were talking. I don't want to be mean to people, right? I don't want to yell at people and put them in their place and, you know, in front of everybody, make them look bad or socially, destroy their reputation. That's not what I want to do. I don't want to do any of that, right? I didn't.
Be safe, Liam. Yeah, no worries. We'll hear this out for a little bit, and then I have to close the stream down. But yeah, no worries at all, man. You be safe. Shit. Fucking hate.
Didn't attack anybody. I didn't ask anybody to come in so I could attack them. These people decided to come in themselves, right? They decided to come here to confront Frog Tony, to air some grievances. And so, you know, what happened, and, you know, whatever consequences may be, it's not my fault because I didn't want it to happen. I didn't mean it to happen. They just asked for it, quite literally. And it would be my pleasure, it would be my preference if all these people would just fuck off. Right? You always say we're gonna avoid Frog Tony. We're not gonna talk about him. You know, Vito's a perfect example. He's calling in last night. He comes on the open panel. He's in the chat. He's talking about, hey, I just, you know, stop talking about me. Don't talk about me, Frog Tony. He's putting up tweets about how Frog Tony's channel is dying because this is what happens to everybody who attacks Vito. So I told him, I said, hey, I won't talk about you no more, right? I won't talk about you, Vito. And within hours, Vito is calling into the show to cry and whine that I blocked him, right? A guy who says he doesn't want to talk about me, doesn't want me to talk about him, says that my channel dies if I'm mean to Vito.
Yeah, Scribe. Frog Tony had that. He had and yeah, kudos to Frog Tony, though, because he had his he had this other stream on his channel. What was it? This one right here. 3 hours. He's going in and he's talking with people with Cynic, Ruby, Dark Gift, and all these people, and giving and then, I mean, putting everything out there, you know, to discuss. I thought it was a great move to get. I would have loved to have them come on the show here talk about it. But yeah, that's a great show. I recommend watching it if you want to know what the hell is going on, because I have no idea what was going on with much of this stuff. I'm cool with Cynic. I'm cool with Ruby King. I don't know who Wizard is. That Glacier guy is shady. I had a little situation with that guy. I mean, whatever. But yeah. And so, I mean, yeah, this whole thing, what I wanted to finish saying about the whole Leem situation is like, at least in reference to Cynic and Ruby, like, and them, because if you take a look at their channel, they go at Leem a whole lot. And to this day, I've never asked them. Maybe one day if I get him on the show, I'll ask him. But like, I don't know what the intention is of trying to dissect, go into Leem's history and try to bring some of this stuff back up, because many of the issues that he's gone through, they have been resolved. Things have been settled. Things have been, everything is well in the past. So we know it's part of CG history. So I don't know what the purpose or the reason is for bringing that stuff back up. If it's to discredit Liam and say Liam is a liar or he was caught lying, okay, and then what comes next? Like what comes after that? So yeah, I mean, I would say that if the whole venture thing of sending them is to discredit Liam, I'm assuming that they could take this whole situation as a victory. Like they pushed Liam to the edge. Does he win? I don't know what the situation is, but I mean, I would assume that that from here on out, the attacks, if that's what you want to call it, or the I don't know what you would call what they do, but I'm assuming it would die down, diminish, fade away, or stop. I assume, because I think if there was a point to be made, I think they might have already proven it. So I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know what Snake and Ruby plan to do in the future, but yeah, you guys check them out also on CG Church. They always have guests on the show on Sundays. But yeah, and yes, I mean these fights, these infighting, I guess you would call it. It's always happened in CG. It's going to always happen in CG. And if you're in CG as a creator, a fan, or whatever, get ready. Get ready to tangle with whoever you have to tangle with, straighten whatever you got to straighten out, and make sure you do it right. But I would hate to see things get to the point where someone would. I would hate to see a repeat of that Ed Pisker situation. I would hate to see that. So if you see you're on that end of it, either on the receiving end or the giving end, I don't know. I think that would be a means for you to say, oh, okay, shit, fuck, I'm taking it too far. Maybe we should pull back or something. I don't know. But yeah, in my case, for example, I don't want to throw more gas on the fire or just sit by the fire or anything. Leem is okay. He's fine. He's gonna recover. He's gonna do okay. He's gonna make books and he's gonna continue working. So that's all. From my end, at least, I'm gonna try to stay away from that situation. I want to see Leem come on the show, talk about his books, talk about Total Conquest, Dino King, Wonder Island, and stuff like that, and not necessarily talk about any beef that could be happening. Because it'll always be there. So yeah, that's what it is. So what do you guys have to say about that? And yeah, I say we have a CG battle royale, settle all this shit. Yeah, so the link to this show right here, I think you should check it out, because I have no idea what I don't know why these people hate this people, why Frog Tony hates this guy. I don't know who that wizard guy is. And so it was really revealing. So good stuff, man. So you guys check it out. I mean, in real life, yeah, man, that would be great. Put them all in the ring. With I don't know. I guess if you want to go to that, I guess I don't know. Or I don't know. I'm not going to encourage violence like that. Face to face, internet beats are gay. Yeah, that's true. That was second most recent open panel stream, or the first one, made in other words. Sweet. Yeah, the purpose is likes and views. Elliot, you are not like that. I don't want likes and views. I do want likes and views. Liam made them mad and they want revenge. It's simple. Yeah. Cynic and Ruby, what? I don't know what made them mad. Liam and Tony can claim victory. Look how good I'm being. Woo! Who is that? I don't know who that is. What's up, Riley? Is that Young Clipper? What's up, Young Clipper? Shout out to you, brother. Watching this shit, trying to get some stuff done. You all waiting for me to be bad, but I'm not gonna, cause I'm good. They giving facts, no lies. Liam is a very polarizing person to see. Hell yeah. And it's always been like that. It's always been like that. So I mean, I remember I got an impression about who Liam was from listening to Matt Barr. So Matt Barr, look how that turned out. Also, it's the liar who is causing the problem. CG Church is just existing and reacting. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, but I would think that if you're existing and reacting is causing this kind of detriment to someone, wouldn't that be a cue to like pull back? Like if I'm constantly picking on I don't know who is it. I'm pick on you again. No, I'm pick on I was gonna say I'm pick on you again, Apex, but I picked on him last time. But if I'm constantly picking on Ben, and Ben says fuck this shit, I'm gonna end all this shit. I'm gonna just stop creating comics altogether. Like, I mean, I'm like, oh wait, man. These are just jokes, man. Just calm down. It's not really like that. No, so my bad. I'm not. No, so if you see someone react like that, like, oh shit, like then I would assume that would be cue for you to say, oh my bad. I didn't mean to take it to that extent. No, so but I don't know. I don't know what'll happen. But we'll see what happened in the upcoming days and then see what happens. Get ready to rumble. Was here, so here comes the troops. Who are the troops? Still good, not going to bite. No, sorry. No, I don't know who that is. Reveal yourself as a Riley in it. I don't know. I was under the impression he was taking a allegedly okay. Problem is, some folks would love another Eddie P situation. They would just laugh, and others who would like the video. That is humanity for you. I was under the impression taking a break. Yeah, I don't know. What I mean. That means something different for each person. Also, I have no idea. You found it? When did I find it? Talk to Leem about old comics. Yeah. Niobe's a caretaker. Hail Scribe. I don't know who this is. Hey Scribe. Is this Nicholas? Nicholas, is that you, man? If we keep putting comments, then Elliot will never end the stream. No, I got a good few minutes. It's all good. Isn't that guy like over 50? Yeah, Niobe is something else also. But I think DG's gonna make him do a lawsuit, something like that. So hopefully he can stop with that. I don't know. I don't know nothing. I'm trying to discover what's going on. Give peace a chance. How much to get Elliot to join me tonight and get drunk on stream? Fuck. If I could stream at night, I would be streaming at night, but I can't. This is the only time that I can stream. And then yeah, I can't. I gotta go to work. And then I gotta come back and I gotta do family stuff. I'd be down to watch that. What's up, Nick? What's going on, man? Good to see you, man. The Will Studios, you need thick skin if you're going to be making comics. You should be able to give Liam all the shit he deserves for copying someone else's art for a CG King stream without having him throw a fit. Yeah, but if you see him throw a fit, are you going to continue giving them shit? No. What if there's a creator out there who isn't as thick-skinned like that? No. What do we do in that case? So let me know what you think of the Will Studios, because I really want to understand. I want to understand what this. So Friday drinking stream with Helly fucking A. Man, we gotta plan that because I gotta organize my my borracheras. I gotta organize. It was like, okay, I can get drunk on Monday. No, wait, I got Tuesday off. Okay, so I can get drunk on Monday. He'll be cussing everybody out by the end of the night, man. Liam had CPS called on him. It wasn't about people criticizing him. I'll join to drink. Hell yeah, it's all get a shot. Take a shot. Skip work and get. I can't. If I skip work, I get hammered, and I'm on the stream. There's going to be evidence of me online on the internet drinking with a bunch of guys while my job is like, hey, what the fuck is Elliot? They see my ass, hey man, I called in sick. No, I'm not doing that. The internet is forever. You guys don't know that. You guys are crazy. And borrachita, yeah, man. I don't want. See, man, I don't want that fame. I don't want that kind of recognition. But yeah, thank you. I think I'm gonna call it quits there. I'm gonna call it at the end of the stream. I'm currently inking page 7. I'm gonna show you this of Ominus. This is the only glimpse you guys get. I want to show this off because I want to let you guys know that I am drawing. Leem said that he wishes he could see more of my art. I wish I could show off more of my art, but I can't. There's so much that I'm doing that I can't necessarily. That's all I can show you. It'll make sense when you read the book, but it's a hand, and it's there. That's all I can show you. And that's page 7. Man, I'm working really slow because page 6 is kicking my ass. I picked 2 camera angles that I didn't think would be so complex, but there's so many people in that scene. I must have drawn like 10 characters in one scene, 6 in another. It's a lot. So, wait, can you guys see me? Shit, what's going on? Okay, did you guys see me? Good job. Yeah, thanks, man. Boys, the leader of South America cannot take a day off suddenly. The cartels will take over. Hell yeah, man. Shit. I got responsibilities. Drunk is a kind of sick. if I take it to that, shit. If I take it to that, then hell yeah. Oh man. Drink or I call ice. I ain't worried about no ice. You can put ice in this cup while I drink. I ain't worried about no ice. I'm not in the States. I'm reporting to you live from South America. Hell yeah. So I think that'll be it for today. I'll catch you guys next week. Next week at the same time at 11 o'clock. And then we'll talk about whatever's happening at the time. Hopefully it's a different topic. I don't know what we could talk about, but we'll do it. And hey, what's going on, Marcus? Great to see you, man. Show the whole page. You couldn't see it right. No, I'm not showing you the whole page because there's stuff here that I want that you guys. It's going to reveal too much of the book. I'm not showing the whole page. You just see the hand. All it is. Good point. Yeah, man. And we have the right to our opinion, but not to give people shit. That's why block and mute button exists. Yeah, I mean, if you want to continue bashing Liam, yeah, go ahead. No, it's all good. You have that right. No, it's just okay. You can do that. But yeah, I think Leem should block, mute, whatever. No, you do. Wait, my set of let's go put it. What's up, my sisters in the chat? It's good to see you. Yeah, you guys be safe. I'm gonna call it there. And I'll see you guys next week, Thursday. I have no guests coming up because I'm working on drawing pages. I also have another piece of art. Shit, I don't have it with me. Check this out. Hold on. I'm gonna show you this last piece. Let me see how much I can show you of this. Shit. What is that? Yeah. I'll show you this bottom part. Shit. No, I don't want to show. I'm working on promotional art also. So I'm doing all kinds of shit. Do you know who that is? Look at that ink work. Oh, look at that inking. Wait, I'm take it back a little bit. Right, look at that. Do you know who that is? If you know who that is, write the name in the chat. But yeah. I'm working on all kinds of stuff, man. And I'm gonna. All I know is that when next year pops around, 2026, I'm gonna dump a whole shitload of art on you guys. I got colors, I got all kinds of things, and then I gotta just continue drawing. And yeah, so next year I'm entering the Ominus Volume 1 phase. So I'm gonna just start showing off artwork related to Ominus Volume 1. Ominus Avenging Death is gonna be behind us. I'm also selling books. If you guys still want books, if you guys still want books, I have a few books left over. Contact me in my DMs and I'll sell them to you. The price is $15 for a book. $15 because I gotta honor and respect the people that bought from the campaign. I do have extra ones, so if you guys want a copy, I can sell them to you. Be sure to hit me up, and my sister here will send the book out to you ASAP. No, so just in case, I'll do that also. And yeah, just hit me up in DMs. Hell yeah, 50 for a book. What a steal. For $50, we'll throw in the metal card also. All right, you guys be safe. You guys have a great one. Have a great weekend. Enjoy your weekend. You guys stay safe. And I will see you guys next week, Thursday, at this exact same time. Be safe. Hold up. Now I got to do my dismount. Hold on. I got to do my dismount. Fuck. I always keep forgetting about my dismount. I think I'm going to open a Ko-fi so I can try to get money to pay for StreamYard or some shit, because I'm getting tired of this dismount shit, man. I don't know. You guys be safe. I think this is it. Hold on. Wait, this is not it. That's not it. Get back in there. All right. I'll see you guys later. You guys be safe. Take care. Goodbye. Oh, wait, that was a hot mic. Oh, look, it was a hot mic moment. I didn't know I was. Is this still live?